Today we're going to be reading Scraps of Time, 1960, Abby Takes a Stand. The author is Newbery Honor author Patricia McKissack. I want you to open up to the front page, very front page, and follow along with me as I read. Like dirt. Abby felt like she had been dunked in ice-cold water. Her hands and feet were numb. All eyes were turned on her. She wanted Mama. "What gave you the idea you could come in here?" the manager asked. A man in a monkey suit gave me this." She held out the flyer. Her hand was shaking. "I figured it meant it was okay for me." "Probably picked it off the floor," interrupted another customer in line. Suddenly, the man in the monkey suit was coming up the escalator. "There, he's the one," she said, pointing. "Ask him." Abby's voice was shaking. "He gave it to me." The manager hurried over to him and whispered something. The monkey man took off his mask. He was about the same age as her cousin John, only he was white. He smiled at Abby. "Sure," he said. "I gave her a flyer." He didn't sound Southern. Abby was relieved, but the manager gave the young man a nasty look. "You made a mistake. A big mistake," she told him. "Don't you know better than that?" I'd like you to turn right now to the table of contents. We're going to read In G's Attic, page 1. In G's attic. The way back place was what Maddie Ray called the attic in G's big white house. It was where her grandmother kept shoes, books, furniture, army medals, and trophies, boxes full of clothes, and cartons of old toys. There was all kinds of stuff that once belonged to people in their family who had lived way back a long time ago. Most of them had died before Maddie Ray or her cousins Aggie and Trey were born. "Everything up here is a part of the past. They're all scraps of time," G told them as she switched on the light. Then she turned on the ceiling fan to get the air moving. "I wanted you all to help make a scrapbook." The attic smelled like old with a hint of mothballs. Aggie loved the smell, but it made Trey sneeze. He had allergies. "This whole attic is like a big scrapbook," said Aggie. Maddie Ray spotted a menu. It was shiny plastic and decorated with little monkeys swinging from hoops. She picked it up. Across the top in fun lettering was the name The Monkey Bar. "This looks like a good scrap," she said. G laughed. "Funny you picked up that old menu. It's from a restaurant that was in Nashville, Tennessee." "That's where you lived once, right?" Trey asked. "Yes, that's right. The restaurant closed years ago, but in 1960, it was the place children wanted to go, especially if you were 10 years old, like a girl named Abby." "That's your name," said Aggie. G closed her eyes and sighed.